Good morning, world. See if we can get this on here. We got this board. Can we see that? All right. Gamma, Hassin, Bergs, Beth, 47. Hey, what's up? How are you guys doing? I'm trying to figure this camera, set it up. Oh, all right. Gizman, Doc, He's So Breezy, Lloyd Petty, CGASSO, Miami, Philip Richard, Vegas T14. Hey, Vegas. Hey, good morning, man. Hello. Good morning, Jay Gauls 37. My favorite doctor is back. Oh, good morning. All right, so this camera keeps sliding on me for some reason. Okay, Hasa Hansa Karadas. Karates? Okay, no time to shave. Nah, it's service, man. I'm up at 4:30. I'm here till 10. Long hours, long days. Okay, Rigo Berchercio. Snipe. Good morning, everybody. Okay, Snipe 2525. Where are you from? Looks like we got some new people on today. Tell me where you're from. Keep those hearts pumping, man. So, these are our topics today. College football, Embrassopenia, okay? Social media and parenting, osteoporosis, and the story of two mice, okay? Darin. Hey, that's pretty close to Darin. Dr. Darin. This is Dr. Darin, and we are doing our, let's see if I can fix this so it doesn't slide. Hey, Jumper Midgie, hey. So, scoot this over here. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Archer 3000. Okay, college football. Who's excited for college football? I know we have a lot of international listeners on this channel. Archer 3000, where are you from? I don't think I've seen you on here before. So, college football in America, super huge, super excited. First game, I believe, is TCU on Thursday. Gizman, MHM's, Bronco, Wrecker, hey, Arm 007, Jilly 433, that unknown guy. I'm excited for BYU, Missouri. Yes! I'm so pumped. I am going to BYU, Missouri at the Arrowhead Stadium. I'm so jacked. Okay, TCBCBR and P1. Is this for men? This is for anybody. Men, women, children, people that are men who identify as women, people that are women who identify as men. This is anybody. Hey, Bennett 1 Ryan. Hey, football. Who's going to win the national championships from the UK? Hey, so I know that there's been some NFL games over the United Kingdom. You ever watched it? You ever went to them? That'd be pretty cool. And aliens. Ever tried decaf? Nope. Never tried coffee. Never done alcohol. Never smoked any cigarettes. Never done marijuana. Never tried any drugs. I just don't got no time for that. I saw my friends that would do it, and it just never resulted in a positive outcome for them. You know what I mean? And so Atlanta, residing in Albuquerque. Hey, Albuquerque, New Mexico. I've touched down on an airplane a couple times there, but that's it. Okay, give me some hearts. Okay, college football. I don't know who's going to win. Let's see. Sing a song from Edwin Armstrong. I love the mountains. I love the rolling hills. Holy crap, you're cute. Thanks. I know what you mean. You're the man. Keep it up. My mom used to sing me these songs. I love the mountains. I love the rolling hills. I love the valleys. I love the daffodils. Boom diada, boom diada, boom diada. So that was a song she'd always sing to me. Became a duet. Okay. So, number 2, Embrassopenia. Okay, this is a disease that I have created. Okay. If anybody knows Spanish, what's embrazo? Anybody? Delayed. What's embrazo? To hug, right? Embrazar. Embrazo is a hug, right? Yes. All right. So, penia, okay, is not inappropriate word. It's not what you're thinking. Get your mind out of the gutter. Penia, I don't know if it's Greek or Latin origins. I love the unicorns. I love the Sprite. I love to dance. And chocolate bananas. Chocolate bananas, awesome. Unicorns. My little girl, her name is Nora, and we tell her that her magical animal is the narwhal, and she loves it. Okay, so Embrassopenia means a lack of or a low amount, right? So Embrassopenia is the low amount or someone who has a shortage of hugs. Hi, Nora. Oh, you're saying hi to my daughter. Sweet. I'll let her watch this, and she can read that. Okay, so Embrassopenia. I run into a lot of people that are just kind of grumpy. They're in the dumps. And I always offer them a hug. Do you need a hug? And it's usually pretty comical. They're like, no, but I'm a hugger. People need to feel that human contact, that relationship. People need to feel like a human, right? I'm Sofa King, and we Todd did. Okay, well, I'm glad you're a Sofa King. Sofas are really comfortable. Don't get in a deep one. You won't get out, right? They might need sex too. Yeah, that would be coitopenia. Get them. Okay, so sometimes people just are grumpy and they just need some hugs, right? So Embrassopenia. So if anybody is grumpy, just say you have Embrassopenitis, right? Okay, so number 2, Embrassopenia. So, you know, it doesn't have to be a hug, but be nice to people, man. A lot of people are going through a lot of junk. Realize that people have their own lives, and they've got their own bills, and they got their own challenges, their own frustrations with life, with everything, right? Hug deficiency, exactly. They got a hug deficiency. And people, you know, whatever's going on in their life, don't be quick to judge them because, man, you don't know what's going on. You know, if you were in their shoes, maybe you'd be crumbling even worse, okay? So I always try to just look at with that light, and usually helps pretty well. And people are just cool in general, even grumpy people. If you crack them and get into that warm, soft center, they got some cool stories. Okay, so always give people the benefit of the doubt. And you're going to get burned when you do that, and it's going to stink, and it's going to hurt, might make you frustrated, but it's always, always worth it. Okay, and I've got to, as a doctor, I've got to have that skill, because if I don't earn their trust and get into that hard candy shell and get on the ooey gooey center, gotta love you, bro. I like hugs from ladies, like a pretzel. Yeah, like a pretzel bun. Hard on the outside, nice and soft on the inside. But as a doctor, if I can't do that, a lot of people won't open up and then express and be honest with their problems or things that they're dealing with. I love how much the Portuguese said, hey, we don't need that. Don't do that. Don't be talking like that. Is lack of hugs a real thing? I'll give a virtual hug. Sweet. Hugs. No, lack of hug is not a real thing. As far as medically and diagnostically, you'll never see it on a hospital billing page. Most are salty on the outside. True. Like right now, I'm really salty. My wife refuses to hug me when I work out because, you know, you get all gross and salty and you got this nappy aftershave or growth. You know, I can't grow a mustache, you know. I wish I could. You know, it's really quite embarrassing. It kind of grows on the corners really long right here. And I wish I could grow a mustache. I tried to grow a beard once. I grew it for 6 months, and I have these big bald spots right here. And it's embarrassing. I wish I could grow a man beard. Sodium chloride. Okay. Oh, yeah, for salt. There we go. Okay, so number 3, social media. This is our current event topic. Can you play ball? I love basketball. Now, I won't say that I'm amazing, but I'm all right. You know, I can hold my own. I tried out and played for the BYU basketball team my freshman year. Got to play with Travis Hansen, Rafael Ruscio, Rafa, if anybody knows who he is. He's from Brazil. I know we had someone from saying, shout out from New Zealand. Love your work, Doc. You're the man. Hey, thanks. This is the real Akecheta. Okay, I've given a virtual hug, man. Thanks, man. And so, big thing, social media. Social media is taking over the world. I'm on social media at 5:30 in the morning right now, and I got stuff to do, and I'm doing it because it's so fun. It is addicting. It truly is. And it can be an awesome platform for so many reasons. And this is why I'm doing this, is because for whatever reason, I've been blessed with the route to become a doctor, and it's given me the opportunity to learn a few things, right? And unfortunately or fortunately, I have these few letters that are after my name, and people tend to log in for whatever reason. I'm nothing special, but it's a huge platform, so if you use it right, it's awesome. You can send inspirational stories, you can connect with friends and family all over the world, okay? Hey, good morning. My wife would agree with you. And so the connection, though, that I'm concerned about is this parenting, okay? This is the first generation of parents that have had to deal with social media as parents, and with introducing such a large amount of information through social media to their kids, right? And this is what I'm worried about. This is what I'm worried that our kids will remember about their childhood of their parents. That view, okay? I'm worried about this view because the kids are always like this, right? Not the kids, but the parents are always on their phone. So all the kids, they just see the top of the forehead. And I'm worried that these kids are growing up, and that's what they're going to remember about their parents, is the top of their forehead, because they're always looking down at their phone. Social media and the internet and all the information that we have access to is amazing. It's so fantastic. But it can be damaging to our family lives. It can be damaging to relationships and just our overall growth as a human being. Okay? Too much information and too much stimulus really can be too much. Okay? It can, when you have so much going on in your mind or in front of you at your fingertips, you really don't saturate yourself with anything of worth or of value, okay? We are alone together. I must have missed the first part of that. Hey, Lexicon, how are you guys? Keep those hearts pumping, man. This is awesome. I love it. How old are you, little boy? I am 31. I am 31 years old, and I have a wife and 3 beautiful daughters. And yes, I do have a baby face, and I'm grateful for that, because when I'm like 60, I might look 50. So it's pretty good. My dad's 74. He probably looks 55. So pretty dang good. I like it. Okay, last one, osteoporosis. All right, so what we're talking about is also osteoporosis. Look about 12. Okay, good morning, and I completely agree with you. That's why I'm on my phone this early. Bam, bam. Okay, so osteoporosis, okay? Huge problem, right? Because our generation is getting older and older and older, because we're surviving longer and longer and longer because of this wonderful advancement of medicine, and we're able to catch diseases early, we're able to treat problems that in the back in the day would take us out. They would thin the herd, right? And so osteoporosis is one of those. Is it curable? Okay, so osteoporosis is a reduction of the mineralization and the strength of bones, right? And there's a huge risk factors, okay? Greatest risk factors are postmenopausal women after 60 years old, okay? Huge problem, okay? The biggest risk is fracture, okay? If you're over 60 years old and a woman and you go down with a fracture, your risk of injury and ultimately mortality, which is death, goes through the roof, and that's no bueno, okay? And so there's lots of things you can do to prevent osteoporosis, okay? Don't worry about supplements at this age. If you're under 65, just eat your normal, regular diet. All this stuff is in there that you need, okay? But big thing is activity, okay? We talked about social media. Social media, right here. Right there. Social media being a problem. We're on our duff all day long, okay? And we're not active, okay? Guidelines for children is less than 2 hours of screen time a day, and at least an hour of activity in the day. That's in my mind, that's backwards. It should be flipped. Say 2 hours of screen time for a child is insane, and only 1 hour of activity, completely backwards. Most of us growing up, we were outside doing all that sort of stuff. We're in a different generation. You have to consciously make the decision to click off and put that phone down and go and play, okay? So the same thing is with adults. You have to increase your activity, especially weight-bearing activity. Those things have been shown to proven to decrease osteoporosis digression, okay? So, all right, I got to get going. Okay, next one, 2 mice is our last story. Okay, the last story of 2 mice, okay, there was a story of 2 mice, right? 2 mice fell into a churn of milk, okay? And the story goes, they started to paddle. You know, they started getting tired. One of them looked at us like, I can't do this anymore. The other one said, yeah, you can, keep it going. The other one was like, I can't do it anymore. I'm done. So one of them drowned. He gave up. He stopped swimming, right? And he drowned. Many of you have probably heard this story, but he drowned, right? He's like, I'm done. So he drowned and he died. Okay, the other one said, I'm not giving up. He kept just swimming, kept churning. Okay, as you can probably tell by the word I'm using is churning. Eventually, that mouse turned that milk into butter. It solidified. He was able to climb up on the top and climb out, and he survived. Okay? That same thing is with life, right? Just keep churning. Just keep going, man. Whatever's going, if your life is good right now, bad right now, if you have goals right now, if you don't have goals, just keep fighting. Keep churning, right? Bobby Bones, he's a radio talk show host in the early mornings, and he's got this fight, grind, repeat. Okay, just keep fight, grind, repeat. Churn. Just keep going, man. Things can get better if you don't give up. Think positive and just keep fighting, man. There's wonderful things in the world. You'll get them. Go get them, okay? Make things happen for yourself, okay? I got to go shower and go see some patients, and I hope I can reach into them. And anybody that, law of attraction, that's right. And if anybody has any Embrassopenia or hug deficiency, they're going to get one from old Dr. Darin, okay? You guys have a great one. It's been a fun. Ciao.